The hell are you supposed to be? I'm vengeance.
Redemption to President. Hey guys, this is AWO Aaron Warder. Welcome to my channel. This is the channel for pop culture, wrestling needs. This is if you're checking my channel for the first time and if you're into wrestling and pop culture, it's a channel for you. This is also to know either one of them. Wrestling, I talk AEW, all that stuff. For pop culture, I talk Marvel, DC, fandoms, video games, movies, TV shows, comic books, collectibles, all that. So if you're into either one of them and you see what you like, please subscribe. Also for new and current subs, if you're really interested in my channel, smash a like button down there. Also, if you really love my channel, want to become a member of my channel, there's membership down below. There's 3 tiers. The final tier, the highest tier, is only $5, so not overly expensive. All right, guys. So spoilers, okay? There's going to be spoilers in this if you haven't seen the episode, okay? But there's going to be spoilers in this. So, Peacemaker episode 6 wrapped up last night, okay? And a very interesting character from Superman, the movie, made a reappearance in the DCU. And that character is none other than the greatest criminal mind of them all, Lex Luthor, played by Nicholas Hoult. Lex Luthor. And the scene of this, what takes place in this movie is that Rick Flag Sr. goes all the way to Belle Weave to ask for Lex Luthor, confront Lex Luthor, and to basically talk about the interdimensional stuff, because Lex Luthor obviously had experience with that, knows about that stuff from the past, the movie Superman. If you've seen it, you know what I'm talking about. So Lex Luthor, Belle Weave, bunch of metahumans in Belle Weave, and Lex Luthor knows he doesn't feel safe there with a bunch of metahumans there. He admits it, kind of, because he has a hatred for Superman, but he really has a hatred for metahumans in general. So Rick Flag confronts him, and he wants his help. And it's confirmed Lex Luthor is serving a combined sentence term of 265 years. 265. Yeah. Nobody lives that long. So 265. He pretty much is destined to serve for life to death there, right? He's basically all right? So, but since Lex Luthor has some knowledge about the interdimensional stuff, the Peacemaker, all that stuff, Rick Flag Sr. offered him transfer and offered him more, and even offered him a chance of redeeming Lex Luthor, redeeming himself. And I'm thinking redeeming himself. I was thinking when I heard that about Lex Luthor, about Rick Flag offering Lex Luthor about redeeming himself, I'm thinking, oh my God, this is going to lead to the presidency. This is going to lead Lex Luthor to becoming the president of the DCU. I always harped on the fact they should make Lex Luthor the president of the DCU, but they should build an arc, a story towards that goal of Lex Luthor becoming president. And when I heard Rick Flag Sr. mention Lex, this could be a redemption. This could be part of your redemption, making up for all the things you've done, redemption. And it just makes me believe that since Lex is going to be in the next Superman movie, Man of Tomorrow, comes out in 2 years, Lex and Superman are going to team up, and whoever else take down, obviously Brainiac. It seems it's going to be Brainiac. I think James Gunn pretty much teased it and confirmed it's going to be Brainiac. Okay, so I think what happens is you think Lex will betray Superman, right? Will do something to betray Superman. I don't think it's going to be a typical betrayal, Lex betraying Superman. I think he's not going to stab him in the back by, a Kryptonian sword, a sword made out of Krypton, or anything. I don't think he's going to stab him back, or he's going to ditch him when Superman's in trouble, whatever. I don't think that's going to be it. I don't think it's going to be a typical betrayal, stab in the back, or stuff like that. I think it's going to be more like Lex doesn't betray Superman. They defeat Brainiac, but the people start changing their tune. The citizens of the U.S. start changing their tune about Lex. They start forgiving him because he helped he's going to take in the glory of saving the world and saving the USA, right? Because presidency of the US is for the US, right? So I think he's going to take in the glory. People are going to be like, instead of, they're going to change their tune on him. They're going to worship him. Well, worship is too strong a word. I mean, the next worship is what he wants, kind of. But he's going to take all back in that glory and be like, he has the people on his side. He has people on his side. Now, what can he do? The ultimate FU to Superman. That could actually make really people turn on Superman possibly. Well, what's the one person more powerful than Superman? Because you know Superman. He's not about taking over the world. He's about what's right and wrong. He's about peace, all that. But what's the one thing that Lex could make himself seem more powerful than Superman? Right? Not physically, obviously. Right? But leading a free world, becoming the president of the United States of America. I think this is where it's leading to. I think. I'm not gonna say I'm a little bit convinced it is, but if it doesn't happen, I'll admit that. But I think that's what's happening here with Peacemaker and Man of Tomorrow. I think this is leading to if wrestling terms, a face turn for Lex, but not really a face turn. More like a tweener kind of role, where the bad guy and the good guy have to team up to take down the bigger bad. But then that bad guy in that team is still bad. But he's gonna do it in a more condescending, more of a more devious kind of way of upping his mortal enemy, his rival Superman. That's what I think. That's what I think is going to happen. I think that's the only way he can do it is become president of the United States. He could be like, he can manipulate everything. He can manipulate how the U.S. sees Superman. He get people on his side. He could change the world's view, the Americans' view. I mean, I think that's what's going to happen. When he helps Brainiac be defeated, but he's going to take in that. He's going to see all the people. You know what? If I could, you know what? I could steal the glory. I could steal the fanfare that Superman had, that he has, that they're giving to me. I could do that and become president. These people are gonna be so. I'm gonna sucker these people in. Okay? He's gonna sucker them in. Because it's all power play for him. This is all power play for him to get one up on Superman. And I think that's just the best route to go with the overall. I don't know the overall DCU things. I mean, right? But I think that's the best way. I think this is going to happen. Guys. I think he's going to become president of DCU. Might not be till after Man Tomorrow. We'll see. But I think this is going to happen. What do you guys think? Make sure to tell me in the comments below. Like, share, subscribe, comment below, guys. Take care.
Too sweet. Sweet. Too sweet. Too